So today, what's going on? I have to talk to the statue of the omnipresent god. I have the stove god with me. Anything is possible. Whoa! There's a statue. Oh, I'm supposed to go there. Oh. I almost fell down. This is scary. Time to die, sucker! Bam!
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Oh, wow.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt degree are put into the statue?
Oh no.
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree.
Why did the Shogun issue the Vision Hunt decree?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts.
Yeah?
As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity.
Eternity.
The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Yeah.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue.
That's pretty harsh though, you know, to be there in other people's faces.
And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
Damn.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Hey, Paimon, careful what you say in your face expression, because we're gonna get karma. I'm calling it right now.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun.
Wow. Well, he knows it's true.
And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Oh. Kamisato's pretty cool then. Oh wow. That was scary. I just leaned forward near the TV.
You look like your mind is elsewhere.
It was unexpected for me in real life as well, because I was leaning towards the TV to look at my phone and bam! Those flashbacks popped up.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue and then...
Oh.
And then what?
I could hear the sound of people's aspirations.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor.
Yeah.
That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
We're gonna beat Ayaka? Are we gonna beat Ayaka?
Finally!
Are we gonna be able to beat Ayaka? Where's the Kamisato estate? I was just there most of my time. My time. Most of the time. Don't be suspicious. 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 Be suspicious. Hirano. Nice name. This is really cool. Look at this. Enter Yashiro Commission headquarters. Yo, let's get it.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh?
It's hard to top.
Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Well, it's hard to top the Jade Chamber.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about?
Shirasage.
Where's she at?
Shirasage Himegimi. Man, I can't tell when Paimon's done talking. I keep cutting her off, and she cuts me off, and I was about to speak. Anyway, the Shirasage Himegimi. It's pretty satisfying to say that. Shirasage Himegimi.
Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests.
Wow.
Consider it
So
a
we can't-
time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
So we can't see her. I think I understand.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Super
Please
important.
forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea.
Yeah. But it's fine. You're talking to us, so we're good. Unless you're a fake.
I have awaited
Imposter.
your arrival with great anticipation. And Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I'm just here to meet the Raiden Shogun. I did not come to start a rebellion. Oh man, his answers are so harsh. I don't know which one to pick. I'm just here to meet Raiden Shogun. I'm not here to start a rebellion. Let's go with the first one. I mean, it's not 100% that he's declining a rebellion.
Oh,
Oh no.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
I'm going to leave now? What?
no, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
Wow.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
The third one is Zoro from One Piece. A former samurai and a warrior who guards a
Correct.
village.
Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
This is a tall order.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Come on, Toma. Just join me and do this with me? Toma.
Miss Kamisato's left, it seems. No cutting corners now, okay?
Then you can have the ball, the bunny. I have to go to the Conda village. Hey, what's that happen here?
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Is this a guard?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
What, is he gonna go back to the army or something?
It must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
I'm just fixing my wires on my headphones. Is this okay? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah. The strong fighter, come on, I'm doing Inazuma Quest, man. Mahiru.
You must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
What happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to fight him. Kenjiro.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person.
Maybe that's why.
I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do, but equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Are you the guard?
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
You lived there for a long time.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
Interesting.
In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
But you don't have vision, so it's even worse for you to travel around the world without a vision.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
Are we gonna hunt for fruit?
I keep a diary?
What?
If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
This whole vision thing's getting scary and scarier the more we learn about it.
Oh, yes, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
For times like these, where you lose your memory.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
We just met and you're gonna make me go to his house? Or you forgot where his house is at? Your house is right here, yo. Is it your place where I stole your there's a log? Oh, is this it?
Like Tejima's diary, alright. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance.
There's an egg up there. I gotta get it.
Seems like your average diary of daily village life.
Yeah?
Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay...
We gotta go to the shrine. Let me take some of the stuff. Hold on. There's an egg up here, right? Oh, wow. Parkour! Huh? Where's the shrine at?
I won't let you down.
Oh, this is a shrine.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Use elemental sight to find the clues. Ooh! Hey, girl! Huh? Have to go up the house? Oh. You buried it? Why would you?
This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot.
Why would you bury it?
The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look. It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
Totally safe. Oh, wow.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh?
Or they passed away during the war that they mentioned. Or they got captured. Alright, and Shogun.
Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Let's get it. Paimon. Oh man. Tejima.
Let's get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Yo, what's up, Tejima?
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
With her! It's a girl!
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me?
I mean...
Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out.
I mean, just like Ether, he doesn't remember what happened 500 years ago.
Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Oh no, that's so terrible.
No, not
wow.
especially.
Wow.
After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face,
No.
her voice,
No.
the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
That's really sad.
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with.
Wow.
As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
Don't say that, yo. Do you still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting.
Yeah.
Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think
think
about
so.
it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, me too.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
There's 2 more to go. Let's get it.
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryo Commission.